from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football is strong.
Good morning and welcome back to the GDFL Netball Show. Going to have a quick look at the elimination finals from Sunday's games last week. In under 13s, Anarchy 27 defeated Winchelsea 19. This means that Winchelsea are out in under 13s. Whoever loses these games, it is the elimination final. 15 and under, Inverleigh 21 defeated North Geelong 18. East Geelong 41 defeated Bannockburn 21. In 17s and under, Amanda?
Yep, D grade, Winchelsea came home with the win. 28 defeated Belmont 23. C grade, Bannockburn winners, 32 defeated Corio, so great day for Bannockburn out there at St Albans on Sunday.
Yep.
B grade, Inverleigh 28 defeated Bannockburn 25 in a goal for goal game. And A grade, Bannockburn 54 defeated East Geelong 34.
In an absolutely great game held by Bannockburn, and with that we've got Sharon Ford from Bannockburn Netball Club. Welcome, Sharon.
Thanks for having me.
Not a problem. What a game by you guys. Really, really exciting, and I don't know when the last time Bannockburn A grade were in finals.
It was actually the first year that we become netball in the GDFL. So
well done.
10 years ago.
Yep, so 10,
yeah.
wow. So, you know, not much experience there for A graders in the finals, but I tell you what, you held up against East Geelong. Well, actually, you took it out from the beginning, but you stepped up. I know that East Geelong had one of their mid-court players out, which was Erica Shippers, and they started with Mel Bragg in the centre, but you guys just played so well. Happy with your game, obviously?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We were always confident going into it.
Yep.
Especially, I think Bannockburn fly under the radar this year with A grade.
Yep.
And, especially on this show as well. No one ever picks us.
We didn't tip you and we apologise.
Which is a bit of a motivational thing we can tell the girls. Like, no one credits us, I think, and like to finish 4th on the ladder is a pretty big feat for us, and that was all we wanted to do this year was make finals, so to win that first one.
Absolutely.
And from watching here on the show, the amount of development in your A grade side, or just through all your grades out at Bannockburn this year, it's been so significant, and we've really talked about it. But from our point of view, I think we sort of saw you getting to that 5th spot and didn't see you in, well, you're now 4th now, you're going to finish 4th because you've beaten East Geelong this weekend. Sort of thought that there was still an extra step to take, but you've proved us all wrong this weekend.
Yeah, well, all 7 netball teams actually made finals, which is a massive thing for the club.
Absolutely.
And everyone's pretty excited for that.
I know that one thing that we were commenting on when we were watching the game was you make changes in the Bannockburn lineup, as in you'll take your defenders out, you'll put new shooters in. Sometimes that can just absolutely make or break your role or whatever, but you know, you're in front in the first quarter. I'm not sure by how many goals, but by quite a few, I'd say. I think about 10 or so, and you changed your shooters over, yet it kept working. Yeah,
so Amy Warmold, if that's how you pronounce it, pronounce her name, she was having a standout game in goal attack, and Fiona and I were sitting there watching the changes, and we're watching East Geelong to see what they were doing. We've turned around and Bannockburn doing changes, and we're like, what have they changed her for? She was doing fantastic. Is that something that you've been implementing week to week during the season?
Well, she's played the last couple of games in defence, just for the height, obviously, and she is a shooter as well. So we just wanted to settle her in there with Jess Kennedy, who's our 16-year-old shooter.
Jess did a great job too.
Yeah, she just fits in beautifully in there.
She had a fantastic game as well. We did comment in both ends of the court, in shooting and defending. We were blown away by her, weren't we, Amanda? We did comment while we were sitting there. How do you think you're going to go against Werribee?
Well, we think Werribee is the team to beat, really, in this league at the moment. But after their loss to Belfast Hill, I think anything can happen. And finals is such a different game compared to during the year. So we're going confident, nothing to lose. So
absolutely. And injury-wise, nothing. Everyone's sort of pulled up okay after last weekend. And
everyone's raring to go again.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, and preparation for the continuation of finals.
Yeah, the same as always, really. We just come together Tuesday. And Thursday, and that's really it.
Absolutely. No, it's really, really exciting. So Werribee thinks the team to beat. So hard feet. Thoughts on Winch and Belfast Hill game?
I think I'm going to tip Belcoast Hill for that upset.
Oh, that's a bit of a jinx.
Sorry, I'd like to see them make it.
Thank you. The Belcoast Hill girls will be rapt to hear that.
Yeah.
And from a Bannockburn point of view, like some really, really young girls in your side, and they just handled the moment like an elimination final. I know what finals do to you just as a player yourself, and what you do, your head does to your body around nerves and how you feel going into the game, but they just took everything in their stride, especially Jess. Like, she was just so cool, calm and collected. Like, the club and the team must be so proud of her, and the other younger girls in the side as well. Yeah,
we're extremely happy just how the young girls would take it, finals, because that's probably the biggest thing, is people, their heads sort of play a big part in it. They just handled the pressure so well. Jess and her sister Grace, defence as well. Yeah, they just killed it. So
yeah, they have been playing extremely well. Looking at next year, I'm not sure if you know, is everyone going to be back?
At this stage, yes.
Good.
As far as I know, I haven't heard of anyone leaving or anything like that. So.
You know, I know that we again turned around when we were talking inside watching the game. It'd be, if you guys stick around for the next few years, you'll be near unbeatable if there's that experience of years together. But you know, you surprised us on the weekend by doing that. As we said, East Geelong were down and had a few different people out there that we were a bit surprised by some of the positioning and whatever. But you know, you took advantage of that. 20 goals is a great win, is a really good win to have. So yeah, it was Erica Shippers who was out for East Geelong, and yeah, started with Mel Bragg in defence down there with, in centre, and then she went to defence in the second half.
And you know, one of the key matchups for the game I felt on Sunday was it would have been Grace Kennedy on Shay Rowbottom in the first quarter. She held her goalless. She didn't score a goal.
Wow.
Like, for a goal shooter not to score a goal in the first quarter, like, so outstanding effort from Grace there.
We've really got Grace working on just her distance and discipline, and she's really worked on this year. And I think that's helped her a lot, especially come finals. So.
Yeah, and I know in the second half they put Mel back down into defence, and they brought Caitlin
Barasic?
Yes, down into centre, which is little Caitlin. Most people would know her. Difficult player to play on. You did play on her, Sharon.
Yes, definitely. She's probably the quickest centre I think I've played on. Just, get some,
I'm sure East Geelong would be disappointed with what their sort of outcome. They had a great start to the year this year, but you know, well done to Bannockburn. You can't take that away from you guys.
And of course, Sharon, your game, you play centre, and you combined beautifully with Heidi and just back in wing defence, backing everyone up. So credit to you. You just really, all of you were just really solid all day and just got about it and did your job that you needed to do. So well done to you on your game.
Thank you.
Look, we wish you the very best of luck for tomorrow against Werribee. As you said, you've got nothing to lose. Probably going in as the underdogs. Tomorrow, but that's not a bad thing, so good luck with it.
We have all year, so.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'll be back after the break.
We are the Raiders from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you our football is strong.